Hello.
Sorry about that, everybody. I'm just about to go live. I'm trying to get the Hunters World to load, but because it's got 100 and some odd mods, it just takes a little bit longer to get loaded in there. Alrighty. And here we are. So, some reason, it's being a smidge on the choppy side. It's probably because of meat or something. I'm not particularly sure, but we will rock and hope that we are okay for today. I'm just a little concerned about how choppy this is. I think it's because I've got other things going. Just give me one quick sec to kill a couple things. That's a dubious good thing. Pardon me, the camera wants to cooperate when it wants to cooperate. Yesterday it was just not having anything to do with me. Today it's doing better, but that just means that you guys get to see when I'm coughing. So lucky you. So today's plan. Oh, hang on a sec. Escape. Pop sounds. Once again, I'm not on the same system you are. Come on, Wavelink. Haven't seen that in a while. Yeah. So I guess we're really loud when the villagers downstairs are resetting. Okay. So today's plan is to find a new spot, terraform it flat a little bit, and then start building a new farm. And I forgot stuff while I was up there. The server will reboot in probably about 10 minutes, but today we're just going to try and get it to come back up ASAP. Don't have a whole lot of plan available. Oh, oops. First, sack. Okay. Hello? You please? Give me a second. Alright. Alright, I moved the stairs. A little bit tired here. Okay, so let's make sure I have the right tools. Efficiency. Yes. It's going to take a little bit to get my feet under me. For some reason today I'm just a smidge off kilter. I've quit the other programs that were running, so I'm not particularly sure why things are being fussy right now. And pokey. Let's take a quick look and see what we've got for the base. I'm trying to decide where we want to put this barn. It's going to be a little bit big, so might be good just to use this big flat spot out here. I wanted to build a house, and that was going to be over there, but I think the barn should be, probably. Either that or I'm going to spend quite a long time terraforming things flat. And I'm going to live in a barn anyways, one way or the other. That sounds wrong, but yeah. Actually, let's try and see if we can make it a little more central up in that zone up here. Just trying to reference where that is compared to where I'm at. Okay, well, we'll ballpark it. I'm not quite sure what that hole is, so maybe that's where we need to find it ourselves. Oops. Good morning, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Welcome aboard. Oh, it said shadowy spot. Found it. Found it. Ew. Okay, no wonder I had mobs coming from in there. Alrighty, do I have 5 torches? Well, that's not going to do much. Brainwave. Oh well. I guess we throw in what we can, right? Here. Oh. Don't freak me out, sheep. Okay, so I don't want to be in this thing. It's going to be problematic, and I'll probably have to fill it in over time. But that's not something I want under where I'm living. So over here it is, which kind of stinks, but hey, what can you do? So first thing, I'm going to need an awful lot of dirt. Not dirt, sorry. Trees. So we gotta go get some saplings to make some trees. We're gonna do some tree chopping. Yes, exciting. I mean, after that, we've got stone chopping. Even more exciting. So, yeah. Now, this evening's run will actually have some more crystals. I have saved up a bunch. You can see I've got about 16 there, so we can do some vaulting. And that will be the primary thing on the plate, but I'm going to save them till this evening because that just seems to be when I'm a little bit more in tune with life. It sounds weird, but yeah. Oh, that's spruce. That wanted... Actually, oh. Dark oak, okay. So I wanted the dark oak. I want to make it somewhat similar to this one, but not entirely. Yeah, that's a really good start. Because I don't really have any dark oak up top. Other thing... Hello, squirrel. The other thing I should probably do is put the dirt away. Server's going to restart in about 5 minutes. Good morning, Neon.
Hello?
How are you this morning? Glad to see you. Don't, usually you're pretty busy in the morning. Or, well, in my morning. Depending on where you are. I'm not particularly sure what your time zone is today, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I put rid of the stuff. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm waiting for those to come up because I don't have bone meal at this point in the campaign. I probably could make some, but don't have the supplies super handy. Then we're going to do some exciting, sarcasm intended, chopping. Because I do need a lot of stone bricks for building. And when the server reboots, I'm going to go and grab my sketch notes that I had on what I was going to build. Be careful on this one, only in that recently I was making mistakes and chopping out the hoppers, so that didn't help anybody. Exciting as all of this is, what are you guys up to? So you're in Mountain today, okay. So for us then, that's about 5 to 11 in the morning. Normally I start at about 10 in Mountain time, but unfortunately with the head cold, it's just got me, coughing and sneezing and all that jazz. So that means that, pardon me, the start at 10 was just not good. Up here, the weather's actually not that bad. My kids have gone to hang out with their grandmother and grandfather today. So they're out of here, but they don't go back to school till next week. Ah, that's cool. Last summer had very limited. I can follow, yeah. I mean, when you think about it, it's probably a good thing, though, when you've got lovely weather to be out doing other things and seeing other places and doing other things like that. Getting yourself stuck to internet, particularly midday, is probably not high on the list. Oh boy. Good morning, Marble Jade. How are you doing this morning? Welcome on in. Sorry for the lack of excitement at the moment. I'm just going to be working today on a very large barn in my Vault Hunters server. Pardon me, we're going to need a lot of storage. One of the things about the way this quote-unquote system, I guess, is probably a better way of putting it, works, is that they, when we go over here, and I wish I had a crystal to show you, but you put a crystal on the center stage of this altar thing, and then it asks for different things in the corners. But the other thing that eats a lot of supplies is also when you start working on skills. So we can have skills like healing and such. But also when you start looking at I think it's not talent, it's the word. Art researches. So once we get enough research, and I'll quickly show you how do we do that, but because I don't actually have any major research, but I can show you the components that go into it. Once we get research points we can use, we can spend them on unlocking some of these mods. And one of the first ones people usually go for is pouches, because then it gives you more space in your bag to be able to go and pick things up. Pardon me. But that said, that there are a lot of things people look for farther down for big toys, or working with sets like simple storage network or giant chests, colossal chests. We've got drawers, handling. I'm trying to see which is the one I'm looking for. Easy Villagers is incredibly popular. You can pick them up, put them down in a little box, and then you can make all kinds of things with them. Shows over there. They're in block form, and you can do all kinds of things with trading halls or farming, or who knows what you want to do. I mean, there's so many different choices. So these things take research points as well. And as you can see from the production zone, +0, so right now, it would actually, if I bought one of these, it wouldn't add, as you research into one of the mods, it's going to cause the cost of getting another mod in that zone to go up. With the production one, they're noting that if I take any one of those, then it's going to cause the cost to go up quite a bit. And this is just a standard server reboot at 11. Normally I do Lego in this window, but unfortunately my Lego cam decided it was going to be a right royal pill this morning and not want to zoom into anything. Insisted on trying to be vertical instead of horizontal, which is all well and good, except that it makes it challenging for me to be able to see what's going on. Let's go with 3x zoom. Oh, okay, we might be able to handle this. Maybe. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Alright, let's push the keyboard back. We'll do a quick be right back, and I will get that last little bit of Lego going. As you can see, the camera's being a little bit of a pill this morning, but we can see what we need to see, so we'll just go with it, and I'll tech figure it out later, because, yeah, it wants to do that.
Hello?
Good morning, Scrub Lord, how are you? We are finishing up the Hogwarts Magic Chest, or Magic Trunk. So when you open this thing up, you get to see that we've got several pieces that go into a sort of a play zone in there. We're just about done this build. Basically, the idea is you put in a few more things storage-wise, but it's actually more of a play set, so you can actually pull these pieces out. Like, for example, this one here. And let's see if we can get the zoom. Yeah, that's a point system for the houses. And then the one beside it. I'm not going to pull out the cupboards because they're just a pain to move. Come on. But we've got ourselves a little fireplace. Boop. Come on, camera. Well, you get the gist. There we go. So the idea is then you can pull them off and put them in other parts of the play system to be able to do whatever you want. And just, it's building it right now into storage mode, but I have not put on the last of like the stickers and stuff to go with it. I'm just going to quickly throw those on and see what we can do. So to make sure I don't take any extra time, I'm just going to throw the timer up on there, which should theoretically, there we go, should theoretically work. Okay, where did this go? So we've got our Gryffindor sticker banner, and on the back side, literally, it's just like candles. So when you use those, they actually go on the side, inside the box. And now let me just get the other couple ready so I can show you that quick. Putting on stickers has never been one of my strong points, but we can give it a go. It is fun. Like I quite like the playability of this set. I think it's got some really good skills on that front. Did I get that one right? Yes. Okay. So it looks kind of like one is going right side up and one's going upside down. And the reason for that is because they're going to go vertically into the kit. And I just got one of those upside down. Darn it. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm going to go with Ravenclaw. The shield side goes to the pole. Let's see if I can get that on correctly this time. Close enough. And then one of the candle sets. Now it goes Brazier to the pole. Okay, that's what I screwed up. That one works. And then Hufflepuff, the only one left. So this one, just like the others, goes shield to the pole. And Brazier to the pole for the side. Actually not half bad. Okay. So I blew it on Slytherin. How convenient. So if I'm going to have a flaw, Slytherin's the one to have it on. That's okay. I will get that dealt with off camera. So what happens with these is, for now, in the main box, they can sit just stacked up in the bottom. Like it's just one of those in front of the couch deals. But when you play with them, the side... Oops. There you go, couch. The side of the box has these little black clips you can see just in here. And those little black clips are ones where you can just snap the banner in and then pop it vertically. And that way you can see from the playset angle, you're going to have all the banners on the inside or outside, whatever you choose to put. And then you've got the candle side standing up on the sides. So it's just kind of a neat mechanic I quite liked. And unfortunately, I just tucked things in such a way that I have to pull them out to get the couch. Oops, to get the couch back in. It's okay. 1, 2, couch. There we go. And unfortunately, I've tried it with the banners in test, and they don't fit if you leave them in the slots on the side. Like, you can't close the box, which is a bit of a shame, but I understand why they did it that way. We've got random junk in the cupboards on the side. That's why I haven't opened them, is because it'll spill out. It's like things like I guess I have to show you because it fell out anyway. We've got ourselves a box of Birdie Bots Every Flavor beans. And a little potion bottle. Weather for this part of Alberta is actually not that bad. We've been dipping around the 0 mark. So right around freezing. Yeah, so it's been not bad, actually. It was deep freeze definitely before Christmas. But then right around Christmas and after, it's been actually not that bad at all. Alright. So then we just have one of these generic, everybody's seen them a million times, trunks, you know, you put stuff in the trunk and it does its deal. Into this trunk they want us to put, if I can see it, the little custom printed piece. Let's see if this is going to zoom today. Nope. Okay. Apparently not. That's alright. The little custom printed circular one, definitely worth having a look at, but it says acid pops on it. I always find hilarious because Harry Potter is... It's clean, but it sometimes has things you kind of go, you know, out of context, that just sounds oh so wrong. I don't know why we have a weird white wedge that goes beside that. I haven't the foggiest what that's all about. We've got two wedges, but I'm sure in a play zone that makes sense. One, get in the box, please, and 2. Probably some sort of cushions or something. Okay, and then they want me to tuck that in on the couch. Okay, then beside that we've got some cool things. They just go in. Such as, we've got a sorting hat, and a little bench that it sits on, which is supposed to go in beside the couch. Good luck with that. Let's see. There's no dot sport to hang on to in that one, so I just have to sort of slip it in. Oh, welcome in, Lyric. First. Oh, nope, sorry, that was Swanky. Good morning, Swanky, how are you? So, another custom printed piece that fans of Harry Potter LEGO will enjoy is we've got a Quibbler. And it shows a character wearing Spectre specs, and it says on it, to unfuzz the mystery, pandemonium at the ministry. And then it shows the scissors to cut out your Spectre specs. So I'm assuming it's something that would have been in the back cover or something. Kind of neat. I like custom printed tiles. And they just sit on top of the chest, along with a little gray cauldron. And then we just close her up. Now, last couple of pieces, just because we're close to the end, and I know my timer says we're past 5 minutes, but we've just got the mechanical in the close up, and then we're done, so I might as well just finish that puppy off. So we've got, I just tossed that piece into my keyboard, as in like literally into the keyboard. Well, that's a good place to not start this morning. Okay, here we go. We've got circle, and then they have one of these little like life preserver rings that we've seen a million times before. Come on, click. There we go. Then we've got 3 gold studs to hold it together. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And we've got a circle that just sits on all of that business, which is going to get a sticker. Lovely little Hogwarts sticker. And I see if I can actually get this one straight, but it's not a big deal. I can turn it. Just want it straight relative to the studs, because if it's off, it's going to bother me for a very long time. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. And then we've got a black ring that we just throw through with a key on it. Flip the other way, just that the lump can end up on the bottom. With a key. And that's it. So there's your key to open the trunk. Now, it actually does do something to the trunk. Let's see if I can get this stuff not to pour all over, but it actually does literally fit in and turn, right? Now that may seem kind of silly, but it actually does have a locking mechanism. Oh, by the way, a locking mechanism inside that we've built early on, which is there's a piece, the tab piece in the top here. It's one of those like L-shaped bits, and the bottom actually does have a hook that comes up. Hard to see in this camera, but you can see it moving a little bit there. And it comes up and actually grabs onto that hook, so you literally can lock this thing closed. I kind of like that feature. It's something that I don't see in LEGO sets very often. And then it's closed off at the back because we've got shelving and stuff. Like there's the fireplace and our point system, and then the back of the other shelves. And that's all she wrote. All right, so back to the same game. I have to fix the Slytherin thing later. I'll get out an X-Acto knife with a blade on the end and just very gently peel it off and move it. But yeah. Alright, so let's make sure our server is refreshed. Now that I've done those, I'm still thinking about having some, what do you call it, long builds. So where I'll do an extra stream, probably on a Friday or something, that we'll actually do another one of the long builds. Let's go to the right back screen. And then towards the live, make sure we can get connected. I like putting on stickers, Jade. Sorry, delayed comment. I like putting on the stickers. I just get really annoyed when I put them on backwards or upside down. They're fixable. I got one of the points system sticker things upside down, and it really bothered me. But if I'm very careful with the blade, I can usually get it relatively decent, and there isn't a whole lot of damage. But I mean, I'm not intending to resell the sets where the damage level matters. So yeah, they look good. Okay, let's get ourselves back to live. Live. And we are back. Alright. So I only have 3 sets of stone to start. That should get us somewhere. Did the trees grow up? Yes. Excellent. Let's go cut some trees. And have to... Oh. Okay, I don't want to be too quickly. Where are you, skeleton? Oh, come on. Yep, Bill. Back here. There you go. That's the end of you. I'm still getting used to using a crossbow, but there are bonuses to it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want you either. Can you please go away? Shoot. That would have been not a whole lot of fun. Alright. There are bonuses to it in the vaults, and me screwing up like that is not one of them. But I'm not too surprised that I saw that happen, given that I just added trees. I mean, really, you would expect. Okay, so let's pull these. There we go. And then I can just do some tree chopping. Lovely. And so I'm going to be using these logs to build a very large barn. We were talking about, before I went into break there, we were talking about the various skills and researches you can have. I'm looking forward to having the Create mod. For those of you who've seen Create before, it talks about farming and processing resources, but it uses things like gears and belts and so on through generic things like water and heat, which works really well with the theme I wanted to go for this season. I'm looking forward to doing sort of a farm barn kind of thing, taking advantage of the Canadian twist on like Ellen Montgomery's Anne of Green Gables series is sort of my theme this time around. I mean, nothing ideal there, but just sort of where my head's at in terms of time period. And so with that, the Create mod seemed to be a natural fit. This one too. There we go. We can get all of these. But of course, you need a lot of stuff, right? When you're in the vaults, getting a lot of resources sounds easy, but the thing is, particularly after you reach level 10, but even prior to that, if you die, you get nothing. And if it's after level 10, if you die, you even lose absolutely everything you went into the vault with. So basically you come out with nothing. I mean, in the overworld, we actually have corpses that still hold all our stuff, so you can go find your body and get things back. But in the vault, that's not the case, because you wouldn't be allowed to get back into the vault once you've died. So, yeah. Yet, on the other hand, there's lots of materials required to build the crystals for knowledge and so on and so forth. Which means then that one needs a ton of storage, hence my choice to build a barn. One of the things that they've done to try and avoid lag in this world, is not just on this server, I mean in this mod pack, is that there are pens for the animals. And it's not like a farm pen, it's literally a one block, like a one square. So you put in pair of breedable, put a pair of breedable creatures in there, and you can breed them up plenty of times, and then they, you can do things like shear them and stuff. If you forget to breed up your cows before you off their lives, or get rid of them, then you're gonna have problems, but I mean, you can still get all of the leather that you were looking for, or all the sheep sheared all at once, and that's really quite handy. Ow. They have special gear for the vaults as well, as we've talked about, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the transmogrifications or the other looks of the various pieces just because the Rusty Tin Bucket head look that I've got for the one piece I have picked up is pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. That up. Get some more and rinse and repeat. Because we have... actually, that should be a good place to start. So I will just let these despawn and... yeah, I think I'll probably let these despawn, let that grow if it's going to, and move on to actually building. So of course I'm going to use the stone cutter because doing stone from hand or from inventory is a pain in the butt. And I forgot to start up one of my cheaty apps this morning just so I can see your chat on my screen. Come on, load up, please. There we go. Perfect. And now I can see more of your chat on my screen. Enjoy your lurk, Neon. Oops. I was looking for it. I didn't take it with me. This one. Hello. Thank you. Alright, so map-wise. Okay, I'm going to need some wool. My usual plan for laying things out. So over here, these are the animal pens I've got so far. I'm waiting on a rabbit pen. And it's just because rabbits are a royal pain to try and find around here. Who do I have? I'll give you a good example of what it's like. So we've got, if I crouch, we've got 99 sheep in here. If you breed them up, literally it's going to double that. If you, I'm assuming you've got the right amount of wheat. So of course, one stack is not going to get you 99, but you can actually pick a good stack of wheat and breed them up. I don't think oh, yeah, there we go. Sure, why not? So when you breed them, if I was to right-click this stack of wheat on the sheep, it's going to take the whole stack. Sheep are happy. Now, now I have 131. And I can breed them again in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Now, as you can see, it's got the wool on it, so it's ready to be sheared. So if I just reach in and right-click them, and sheared all of them, wool again in 5 minutes, but I managed to get 4 stacks and 22. So definitely don't need that many. But I'm going to put the 4 solid stacks back. Drop the shears. That's kind of a handy way of looking at it, because then we don't have a bazillion entities hanging around, and that, or animals that we end up using entity cramming and stuff to get rid of. The chicken is weird because it says grab a bucket. The idea is I have 32 chickens, which I could breed with seeds. Same concept is always there. When you grab a bucket and then you right click on it with a bucket, it spits out eggs all over the place. It's kind of weird. Then with the bees, you just take a bottle, and I have 74 bees in there. It tells me the honey level is 5, so I can just right click on that, clears that out. Then you can actually literally, it counts down to show how much pollen and time it takes. We're at level 2 already, so if I hung around for like 15-20 seconds, then I can get another bottle of honey. So yeah. I have not killed the cows yet, I just had no reason to, but I've got 21 cows in here. So if I was to kill them, then I would get a whole lot of leather and a whole lot of meat. So yeah, I've got a rabbit pen waiting to go on this corner, and we do use the rabbit hides quite a bit in this game, so having that around is quite handy. This one also makes use of the sleeping bags, which means that I can just like pop up anywhere. And it's too early for me to actually sleep. Should be, there we go, about 6:32, 6:33 by the little clock on the left, when it actually lets me sleep. And sleeping bags are great because they don't mess with your respawn point, which is good and bad in that I forgot I had set my respawn at one point over in the town over yonder. You just can't see. And so something happened and I died and I ended up out there. And here's our bees ready again. Doo-doo. So, see? Okay. So, yeah. Kind of neat. You can hear the bees popping in and popping out like they're going to their flowers, and that's the sound they've used for having the honey level change. Okay. Part of the reason I slept that night away is because I really don't want a whole lot of crazy janky mess with with animals hanging out and mobs hanging around. Okay. Let's cut this one down just to get it out of the road. You can see I've done some spruce cutting here, that's why the ground's a mess. It used to all be meadow, but unfortunately, you know, we all know how that goes. Okay. Don't know why I'm not an ambi turner in this game. I don't get it. Should be. But me and Zoolander, I don't know. We just not such an ambi turner right now. Oops. Well, that'll be interesting. Okay. Just to be able to get this tree out of the way. Cut that down. Funny part about this, I mean, you get a good amount of wood from a tree. These logs and stuff, but I really didn't expect to end up with that much that fast. We're at 54. But, yeah. Stuff for torches. Okay. That'll let that despawn. So where are we on the map? We are a reasonable spot. Okay. So I'm going to start with, I'm trying to decide if I want the front of my barn towards the existing unit, or if I want the front of it towards the forest. And I think I'm going to go with towards the existing unit. So let's take a quick look here and see how wide we can be. Eventually I'm going to have a barn that will actually, not barn, sorry, a fence that will encompass the whole thing. Yep, it's as good a thought as any, I suppose. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't count today. Put that down, and then 3 gap. Oops, that's 2 gap. Wow. I probably should have kept those shears with me, but that's okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we're going about 20 down the other side. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I catch you one on the corner. What is this? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's an O. As in not a good O. Okay, well. There. That should help a little bit. See, I'm finding holes all over the place. It's like I'm going to fall into it, golf style. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 3 on the top. 4. I think that should work. I can always find a new spot to do the trees and stuff. Alright, so what do we got going? Yep, enjoy your lurk, Marble Jade. I appreciate that you were able to drop by, and maybe we'll see you again soon. Alright. I was starting at the sand, right? Let's start with the door. 1, 2, 3. Let's run out. And count. 5. You see, it's a bit of a messy zone you have to figure out. 1, 2, 3, and this one will be there. So let's try and put this one down here. Stone brick. Pretty sure I'm gonna need something else, like stairs, and I can't remember what particularly. So I'm just gonna leave it at those two, and then we'll see if we can figure it out after. Great. 1, 2, 3. The doorway. 1, 2, and 3. Now I do have Feather Falling 4 boots, which is good because I'm going to be jumping off this quite a lot, but unfortunately it's just not. Yeah, I'd love to be able to fly, not so much yet. I think we've got a whole door across here. Put that up. This one. Menu. Ouch. 1, 2. That one. 1 and 2. 3. Remember to go across that way? I think so. I think this is actually supposed to go all the way across, so I just blew it. Okay. So that's there. Now, I said I had sketches I'm working with. As you can clearly see, I did not bring them. So I'm just trying to remember how I was doing this earlier. And there'll probably be some changes coming fairly soon, or if I get too confuzzled, I will probably go and pick up the sketches from upstairs. Truth be told, it's actually not really my design. It's one that I saw in a magazine, and quite liked it, because I mean, I really don't feel the need to be super creative at the moment. I want to be able to be more creative when I have need to be, such as when we're working on the oh man, I can't even think of what I'm talking about. When we're working on the buildings to enclose some of the other pieces. Okay. I think this is right. I know this part's just solid, so it's not a huge deal. And this is over here. Oh, boy. Too high grass. Sometimes the bane of our existence. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and this one's there. Weirdly, that hole is making me nervous already. The one in the ground there? Oh well. Really? Twice? Alright. Itchy nose. Now, oops, sun's going down. Yeah, that hole isn't. That hole's not pleasant after dark. I should have put a good spot where I could actually put the sleeping bag down. Would have made sense. But I didn't, so we'll just sleep in the middle of this. Alrighty. I do know I messed up these spots. Here. Low. And there's going to be... Oh, wait, I didn't bring nuts. I forgot the fences. Forgot the fences. Spruce fence. I have enough to make any more spruce fences. Oh, that'll be a no. Alrighty. Where did I put these? Let's get the rest of the stuff tucked away because I don't need that junk. So this one. Apples. Alright. Oops. No, seeds go downstairs. Don't need that many. You know what I said earlier about bone meal? I said I didn't have any? Yeah. Nice try. Anyway, here's the bucket hat from a Vault helmet. So you can see on the side there, it's a scrappy style. The look, so that's where the model is. Transmog is the rusty scavenger. Why it looks kind of dorky. So we've got some Thorns Chance, and I've enchanted it with Unbreaking so far. I haven't got anything else to it because I don't have the ability to re-roll any of its extra stats. But it's actually, pardon me, slightly better than a Netherite helmet, which is why I didn't bother putting Netherite on my existing Diamond helmet in the overworld. So I'm just kind of saving that one because you actually can't put Mending on it either. So when it's gone, it's gone. That's part of why I'm wearing it. But I will just actually quickly show you what it looks like. Speed helmet switching and armor switching is not great. So you can kind of see the character. It looks sort of goofy. It's all rusty. And it looks kind of like you've had somebody who decided to put just a couple tentacles from, like, what do you call them? Axolotls on my head. So, sort of silly, but that's okay. It goes back in the box. So when I'm running around in the vaults, it doesn't really matter what I look like. I wanted fences, right? 6, okay. Got a use for 5. I'm having a need to cough build up here, so I may have to switch to be right back for just a moment and get that dealt with and find a quick drink of water. I've got coffee here, but I think I left my water jug in the other room. So let me get into a safer spot, run back upstairs, and then I will switch to be right back and go get that dealt with because my voice is just about going to give out here in a second if I don't. Now that we've got the camera back, it gets to show me all my post-cough cheerful glory, so not that we need that either. But I will see you guys in just a moment. All right, let's try that again. We're here. Excellent. So, let's see if we can get more building done before I have another break requirement. So I also went and got my sketches so that I've got a better idea what I'm up to. Actually, truth be told, I went and got the magazine just because I was trying to make alterations and didn't really like them. So there we go. Let's try that. Knock over one of the cameras intentionally. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing a little further on the road. I'd love to say it's a new or an original creation, but I'm just not going to fib, right? What's the point in fibbing? Okay. Now I can make this taller. Put that over there. The front. Okay. Take up that. Alright, let's make this whole thing a little bit higher. Oops. One down there. Hello, sheep. Okay. What do I want to do here? So this one. And go with that. One, two, three. And let's make this one taller. And that one's supposed to be taller. Not that way. Right. Doesn't look right to me. Upside down, please. What's that? Yes. Late. Late at night. There we go. One, and I'll put the fence in up. Excuse my itch. Put my fence in up here instead. Yeah, I'm liking that. Like a bit of a decorative flourish on the front. Okay, so we need to build this higher. No, not that. Put dirt in there. Pardon me. One of the things about having a cold is when you're talking and or just generically swallowing, you tend to swallow far too much air. So that results in a little bit of bubbliness. you. Where are you supposed to be? That. And then this. There. There. There we go. Side. All right. Okay. Then we're going to do the same on the back. Boo. Okay. Not liking this. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's put torch down there. Okay, well that's gonna work. There. This one out. People talk about fear and other uninvited guests. I'm a chicken, so fear of other uninvited guests is probably more where I'm at. And that one will just go right here, so I have one less chance of falling in a hole. Oh, I want those guys. First time I've seen them, but I really don't want them. Okay, let's see. This is not one of those ones where I can just, fly away. That's not going to happen. See if I can do this without... I don't want the... If I can do it without bothering them, generally they tend to leave me alone. Let's see if that trick works on this server. Doesn't exactly work well in vanilla, but I've used it a few times when I was working on a church. Maybe it was the church, I don't know. Unlikely, That would imply that they've actually got a heart, which these guys don't. Oh. Oh. Not in the hole, please. There. Alright. So I'm just going to keep on working like those guys aren't here. The pillagers, that is. And we'll just see what happens. That set of stairs and this set of stairs. And then the fences went in here, there, and there. All right. Fence out. a slow build because I'm just a slow builder. But we're gonna get this thing going. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all the way across. Okay. This way. Okay, what do I want to do next? You hearing the page turning? All right. So I need a bunch of dark oak wood and some spruce wood, which means back to storage. I'm a little rusty with crossbows. I haven't used them as my main projectile weapon in quite some time. And axes, I tend to only use them when I'm doing bingo, but I figured I'd give it a try because people are actually having better luck in the vaults now. Ooh. Apparently the villagers really want to be a pain in the neck. Where are you going? I can see where they've come from, clear enough, right? We got ourselves a nice villager outpost. At some point, I'm going to have to just deal with that, but they're going to keep spawning there whether I like it or not, so... It was probably not the world's best base selection location. I mean, I probably could have just taken over the town, but as you can see from this gray zone here, there's a lot of underground that would be a problem for me. So, yeah. On a nice big flat meadows area, and unfortunately, as you can see, between Terralith and the 118 generation, just not so likely. I would have spent an awful lot of time terraforming downwards and probably still finding things I don't like. Because I'm, yeah, just that way. We have got ourselves, what did I drop? White wolf, no worries. Alright. What did I want when I was in here? I wanted... That certainly was not aimed at me. So nothing, thought you, blah, 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 blah. Okay, options, chat. Cancel. Done. Now we may still see some from some players on the web. We may still see some chat from them, and that's just because some of them are mods. So it seems to me when it feels like it wants to, the game just ignores mods chatting. Okay, so I've got these, and I want some stairs and some blocks. Okay, we're good. Need sticks. Oh, right, I wanted spruce. Okay, do I have spruce planks? No, I do not have spruce planks. Is that oak? Birch. Given where we are, and I don't use it much, let's just go with some oak. I think that'll work. I'm only using them, really, for making some windows on the second floor. Because I'm noting these are oak fences, and they're up against spruce fences, and it's actually not that bad. So I think I'll take the oak and that spruce flooring. I think I'll just go with the oak. It'll work. Oh. And being what it is, no, I'll just make another one. Never have too many crafting tables, right? Where are you guys hiding out? two of them. They still have a captain with them. If they don't have a captain, I don't have a problem. I do not see flag bearer, so we should be okay to take him on. Hey, dude, come here. Oh, you want to get chopped, huh? Oh, well, that's my mistake. On the other hand, you guys get to see what a body looks like. Because I was dumb, and yeah. That I need. There we go. Okay. They're probably still there, so this is what a body looks like, and then when you pick up, you can actually just transfer all the items, and it puts everything, rather literally, back on you. But interestingly enough, okay, they stick around, or the body sticks around, villagers are gone. So that's convenient, I guess. And yeah, you can see my latest death. That's not what I wanted. You latest death. Okay. We can take that, we can delete that. Oops. Delete. Done. And then I have journey map on here for reasons and we will just get that as well. Technically I shouldn't have journey map on here, but the reason I've got journey map is because it works inside the vaults, whereas the regular stuff does not. Sorry, what I mean by that is Zero's map. Minimap does not. Okay, first things first. Let's get that. Put it over by the other spot. Great. So let's make ourselves some stairs. Oh, come on. Clear it. These stairs. Nope, that's not going to do it. That might be better. All right. So now we need to go up. What have we got? There's slabs along the ends, which I don't really need. Okay. See if I can figure this one out. We've got take a quick look at this thing. Okay. We've got this way. Stairs. Stairs. Then. And then. Dot, dot, dot. And then, yeah. Just like trying not to die here while I'm at it. One. This one. That one. One. Oops. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think it's hard to count these. 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 across. 3. Okay. And this one will come out. I think it's a stair and a slab, so I'm just going to leave it. Maybe inverted stair on here. Okay. If I did that right, they should meet in the middle. Two, 1, and 2, because that means I can actually stand in it. This way. Up 2 twice. I can't even tell from this side. Should have been 1. Did I do twice or 1? I'll find out, I guess. This way. 1. There. Backward. I should only be missing the backward underneath this. All I'm going to do is take this one out. If I lose it, I lose it. Yeah, I lost it. There, alright. And it looks kind of like they've got a slab on the top, so I'm just going to hold off. Ow. There's my stair. Okay, and then double thick. Well, wish I thought about that while I was up there. That's the upside down stairs. That's not going to work. Here. Oh, let's not fall off. Go. 1, 2. Stair. Upside down. 1. Stair. Upside down. Stair. Upside down. Go stair. And an upside. Oops. And upside down. Stair. Do it too far to the. It doesn't really matter. This is my building, right? Great. We'll take these out. This one up. 1, 2, 3, and rinse and repeat. So I really don't care that there are other people on the server while I'm playing. It really does not bother me. Except for when I screw up. And then everybody sees it, right?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing, Benson? Good to see you. you're catching me attempting to rebuild something that somebody else has designed. But yeah, it's going to be a barn, and kind of a funky looking barn actually, and I quite like the design. In Vault Hunters, we tend to have a lot of stuff just kicking around. It highly encourages one to be a thing hoarder. So yeah, I figured I would build another space. Alright, this one backward. This one. I ruined the backward part, so let's take this down again. I got it this time. Oh, we have traders. Lovely. And why do I have that missing one? Interesting. Sorry about that. Really trying to avoid coughing aloud on the camera. It would just be not high on my list. Then we have to rinse and repeat on the back side. And there will be stone stairs doing the same thing all the way down to the back. That day when you sound like a llama. Great. Now, basically, we're supposed to just copy the inside, or copy the same thing all the way down for the, pardon me, for the stone as well. Oh, so Impa's on the couch with you today. Cool. I'll give Impa a big scritch for me. It just occurred to me that if the mute button is not working correctly, then you guys are hearing all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush, and I'm just gonna say, yep, sick. It happens. Alright, and then we have to repeat this crazy arch on the backside. Thanks, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pardon me. Losing my bearings here. One. Zigzag. One. Okay. I really wish I could actually do this sort of both sides at the same time, but you know, Minecraft, even modded, it doesn't have that feature. Oops. Not what I want. This. Stairs. I'm glad that Imp is being incredibly helpful. I'm very sorry to hear that it might be a rough day. But yeah. We, Fantastic Sherlock Fox and I were talking a little bit last night that I accidentally, got him to remember our beloved old Pooch. Because as part of my cold, I like to use like an elevated headrest. And when I missed something. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. And when I was done with it, or at least thought I was done with it, then I put it, unfortunately, in his walk path, not realizing that at the time. 1, 2, 3. 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not realizing that at the time, but I had unfortunately put it in his walk path, and then when he kicked it, he was reminded of the dog. I felt awful for that. Wool scaffolding, sure. Sure, we'll use wool scaffolding. Yes. I never really know how to pronounce it, but Golden is hilarious. He's the server owner and quite a nice guy. Alright. Let's try and get this repeated. And that doesn't look right. Yeah, there's something really wrong, so maybe we can fix it when we go by this way. Or at least figure out what it is. That doesn't look the same. Okay, so up by 2. 1, 1. A whole bunch up top. Up by 2. 1, 1. Oh, whoops. Today's question of the day is, what is something popular now that annoys you? I think we touched on this in a little bit yesterday, but one of the things that's popular now that bugs me is... Ooh, even better. If animals could talk, which animal would be the most annoying? Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Missed! Animals that would be the most annoying? I have to think about that one. Sometimes I think it might be a llama. Just, I picture, if the Minecraft llamas could talk actual human language, that would just be really, really weird. That's what we got. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh. I'm gonna... Skippy! Takes a minute or two for the Plinko to reset, but it doesn't actually impact the game itself. How did I? Oh, that's not gonna be so helpful. Guess I didn't make enough. All right. $19. Maybe. Okay, so we had up one, and then a whole bunch. Okay, so we put up 2 after the top of. Oops. Okay, wow, I really didn't think that through. First off, this is getting dumb. as well since I'm here. 1, 2, 3, and that one. And chicken, I'll put this one over there for you. Now I should be able to get up and down a little better. Options, chat. Nothing wrong with the conversation, but my team or my server mates can be a little on the verbose side sometimes. And I love them to pieces, but that's not helpful at the moment. Top up to where I made the mistake. Up twice, and then this part up here should run higher. Up 2, then up 1, then up 1, and this should just be nothing but stairs. Maybe not right. Okay, good. This way, that way, and then this one and that one. Does that look right? Stairs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, good. 1, 2. Oh. Ha ha ha. There we go. Put these there. 1, 2. Swap. Okay. Because I can. I thought I should. Come on. Ha serves me right. Totally serves me right there. On the roof. Okay. Much more effective. I can't even place stuff today. 3. All right. 2, 4. No, it's not gonna be enough. That would be plenty. Oh, great. 15 stairs. I hope we'll do enough. I think it will be quite right, though. Up 2, 1, 2. 2. Go up 1. Twice. Ooh, missed it by that much. But enough. Oh, the places I will build things. There we go. I am going to bet slab up top. Okay. Alright. So then we need to repeat all of that on the inside. Okay. Double check. Make sure my notes. Yeah. So basically we need to copy the whole thing. Let's see what I've got in stock, and we'll see if we can get that done before the end of the episode. Episode? Wow, it sounds like I'm on a TV series when I say that. One more stack of stairs for now, and then we will see. Oops, maybe half for now. Stairs? Yes. Take this. Oh, I can't count. Half of that. 38, 37. This. There we go. It's like call and answer. Huh? Huh? Do you have anything interesting? Big pen cipher. Huh. Okay. Just because I can doesn't necessarily mean I should. So we're only going about 20 back, which means that we shouldn't need a ton of blocks for this. We can start to see where we're going here, and this is going to take a little longer than one stream, but I promise that this evening's stream is going to be some vaulting. So we'll see how we can do with these 16 crystals I've got in store, and hopefully we won't run out, but you know, if things transpire that way, then we'll be back to building this thing, and hopefully I'll be past the roof by that point. But who knows? Who knows? We may be back to building a roof. Alright. 1, 2. At least the Wandering Trader likes it in there. And upside down. Well, yeah, hopefully I'll have some good chill runs. The big key right now is honestly that I just don't want to be sick while I'm doing it. And that's going to be an interesting challenge to see if that's the case. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm out of stone. That's probably... I was going to say it's probably the place to end it, but it's actually not a great spot. It's not quite the right time after the hour. Alright. On the bright side, I do know that if I do vaults in the evening as opposed to the morning, it's far less likely I'm going to be stuck inside one at the time that a server reboot happens, because that would just be frightening. This we can do. I don't think I need that much. Take 16. Hello? There we go. I can do that, actually. And a little bit more of this. Exciting as all get out. But yeah, apologies for the breaks in between. Slowly getting better. One of the reasons I didn't actually stream last week was because you would have had the vast majority of the stream being breaks for me to go and deal. Not ideal, but it is what it is. I never do understand on these stone generators why sometimes it comes up as cobble, even though it should have come across as lava. It should have had the water flow under with the lava over top. But you never know. I mean, somebody who's got a lot more brains will probably be able to explain it to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see what we've got. I think that's going for a little bit. You can see what I'll be doing this evening while I'm watching other people streaming is probably chopping an awful lot more of the stone. Okay, got stone. Need to be... Okay, let's do this properly. So we've got this and that. We got 18 in each. Let's get us some blocks. Some stairs. And to start with, whee! Ah. Okay, and I also missed one other feature, so we're batting 1,000 today. That's okay. This is a 3x3 with some... Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Where did... Oh, no, not that one. Whoa. 1, 2, 4, and... Nope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3, and 4. All right. I think that looks about right. And then the gap in the middle will have fences on it, which I'm not currently in possession of, but that's okay. We'll figure that one out in a second. And it turns out I was actually supposed to duplicate the depth of this beam at the bottom all the way across. So yeah, got a couple little things to work on. But let's take a quick look and see. We're getting somewhere. So let's do a quick one of these. Nope, actually. Let's just do this one. And say, here we are. We got ourselves started on a barn. And yeah, that's I think where we're going to end it for the day. Probably let's kick out of this one just long enough for me not to die. You know, my kind of luck, I would just have a skeleton come by and poke me. Let's swap it back out again. We have free cam to work with, so we get ourselves a half-decent spot. And yeah, that's the partway through of the new barn. So we'll go with that. Not exactly posing for a photo per se, but it works. So anyway, that's where we are. Let's see if we can find somebody interesting to raid. And first thing I want to do is clear that. Let's go. All right. I'm looking forward to getting rid of... Oops. Escape options. I totally didn't even realize I had that on. The subtitles. Okay. So, yep, totally looking for a better evening tonight. We're going to do some... Oh, okay. We'll do it this way. We're looking for some better streams. Luck, I guess, with our vaults. And we'll just have to see how those turn out, because I'm kind of curious to see. So right now, live, we have... I think we're actually going to head on over into Maribel Jade, who was kind enough to drop in on us earlier. And do give her our best. So I'm going to start that one.
Mischief managed.
Okay. And I'm going to say my thank yous very much to Fantastic Sherlock Fox for coming in, for Benson for coming in as well and spending some time with us. Also to, we had Swanky Potato coming in, and Scrub Lord, and we had Maribel Jade, a special mention there, as well as Neon Traveler. Oh, and I didn't realize that Shro had said hello. I do apologize for not saying hello earlier on. If I missed anybody and you've been lurking, thank you ever so much for dropping in. You're always appreciated, always a pleasure to have around. Do make sure you give Maribel Jade our best, and I will be joining you in there shortly. So, until this evening, which will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.